Hey guys, we're here to take a look at the new LEGO Star Wars Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle, which comes out June 1st for $40 with 289 pieces. LEGO sent this to me early to review, but of course all thoughts are my own, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this set. I think it's a neat build, and it's cool how it connects up with the smaller $20 battle pack, which I'll show you at the end of the video. We get 4 minifigures, one of them being Paz Vizsla, who's a throwback that we got several years ago, and he shot up in price and value over the years, but now that we got him again, I'm sure that price and value is going to come back down to reasonable levels. Anyways, let's go ahead and start breaking down this set, show you everything here, and determine if it's worth the $40 price tag. Alright, we'll start off by taking a look at Paz Vizsla, and at a very quick glance, they do look exactly the same, but I did notice that on the new one, of course the one on the left here, he does have a black trim around the blue on the cheek, where the original does not have that black trim, so technically, at least the helmet is new. The new one also has some printing on the side here, might be easier to see from here, that actually has some detailing right below the helmet hole. Oh no, helmet holes. But it does look pretty good, and it does have just a little bit extra detail from the original. As you can see, the gun builds are pretty different too, the new gun being a lot better than the original, but let's go ahead and remove those guns from their hands so we can see all the details everywhere else, and beyond that, I'm pretty sure that everything else is exactly the same with the shoulder armor, the torso print, and the legs, so that's pretty cool. I think it's literally just a brand new helmet for the figure. I guess that this one had a clip on his back to hold it, so I guess the construction of the back is slightly different, but overall they're basically the same minifig other than the new helmet on the new one. We also get 2 Imperial Praetorian Guards who are exclusive for the time being. One of these minifigs will come in the advent calendar at the end of the year that was just revealed. And underneath you can see that they have red heads, which is kind of unique to get an all red head with no printing. And I have to admit, I do like the printing on the torso and legs, but the back feels very minimalistic. I do think it's accurate to the show, but just the dot and lines really don't feel super detailed like LEGO Star Wars generally does, so it's a catch-22, right? Like, it is technically accurate to the show, but also I don't know how well it translated into LEGO form. They both have unique weapons here, which you can see are completely brick built, and I do think that these are decent minifigs, but I'm not too excited about them, to be honest. And now that brings us to Moff Gideon, who has a brand new leg print with toe and hip printing, as well as a brand new torso and a brand new head. This works really well, I think, and it's completely different from the original Moff Gideon we got several years back, with an angry face on one side and a little bit more of a calm, collected look on the other. The printing on the torso and legs is so immaculate with all of the line detailing. It looks really great, and when we flip it around, you can see he's got the new jetpack piece here with a 1x1 printed stud. We can go ahead and lift that off to see that he has some pretty immaculate printing on the back of the figure as well. Overall, a great figure and probably my favorite in this set. We've also got to talk about that amazing helmet mold they gave him. Of course, it does have the spikes on the helmet, and it does not reuse the old helmet that had spikes on it. It is a completely brand new mold, and the red and black looks amazing. Not only does it look great in the context of the show, but if I was a little kid, I would have used this helmet to make my own custom bad guy, and I just think it looks so great. Speaking of looking great, let's take a look at the set and see how that holds up. Alright, so as mentioned, this is a $40 set, and it's got about 289 pieces in it, which is a pretty decent build overall, but I just don't know. For $40, I feel like we've gotten better sets that offer more, but from the Star Wars theme, I do like it quite a bit. I also have to say that you guys know I love location-based builds more than ship builds, so I really do like the fact that this has a lot of play value in it, just by nature of what it is, and of course, at the end of the video, I'll show you how it connects with the $20 battle pack. As far as play features go, we do have this little box out front here which you can open and find some thermal detonators inside for continued adventures, so we'll just put that box back there. You can see that if we move the minifigs, they put exposed studs just about everywhere, so that you can recreate the scene from the show, which looks really cool. Up top here, there's a stud shooter turret, which you can see Moff Gideon can spin around on, and the entire thing actually lifts off, if you wanted to turn this into like more of a command post or something like that, especially if you bought more than one of these and we're going to make like a giant hallway scene or something like that, I do like that you could change it up that way. And then, of course, this turret could go anywhere, which works pretty well as well. So we'll keep spinning it around here. You can see that there is a little room in the back here where, you know, minifigs can hang out or whatever the case may be. There's a sticker on the wall that shows Moff Gideon's light cruiser there, which looks cool, and a clip on the wall for a weapons rack, which is referenced in the smaller set. Now, as far as play features go, we can lift this door up, and then it kind of catches on this little Technic pin. So we've got the door open, and then we move this Technic feature, and the door slides down like that. I'll show you what it looks like from the front, and I do think it translates pretty well from the show. So again, we're at the front, and we lift that up, and the door comes down. We'll move the minifigs out of the way to show you that the door is constructed really strong. It looks amazing, and I do like that the stickers are kept to a minimum here, just on the inside of the hallway, and we do have a printed brick here, like for the door access code and all that, but overall, I think it works pretty well. So let's go ahead and connect it up to the actual set and call it a day. So here's what it looks like connecting both sets. As you can see, we've got a clip on both sides that can connect, and then if we turn it this way, they also can connect from this side as well. So there's actually two ways you can connect the sets. I'll show you this way first. So it connects a little something like that and makes for a pretty massive build overall as far as like the footprint goes. And the cool thing is you could keep buying more of them and keep building it out bigger and bigger if you wanted. Of course, like I said, you could also connect them from this way, although if you do that, it actually builds it at a little bit more of a right angle, but it still looks good. Guess it just depends how many you buy, how you want to connect them, but I do think it's cool that you can connect up both. So let's go ahead and finish out the video now. Alright guys, let me know what your thoughts on this set are. I think it's pretty cool for 40 bucks, but it is just a little bit on the pricey side. If you could hold out to get this for a deal, maybe around the $35 or $30 mark, it's definitely going to be worth it, but even at 40 bucks, it's not all that bad. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.